Hi, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a special message reading for the sign of Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Cross Watchers are welcomed as well. This is a general reading, is not a personal reading. So please only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. All of my readings are timeless readings, so whenever you come across this video, there may be a message in there for you somewhere. And also energy is fluent, so it may be your energy or a person you're in connections with energy that I'm picking up on. So feel free to switch the roles if need be. Okay, and I'm going to do it a little differently than my other videos just because I really felt guided to just do it differently and how Spirit kind of wants me to do it. So, let's see. Okay, one more shuffle. Because normally I take jumper cards, and this time I'm not going to be taking jumpers. I'm just going to be pulling off the top of it. Okay. So first we have out Wise Counsel. Second one we have out is the Ace of Pentacles. And lastly, we have the Five of Swords. Okay. And at the bottom, we have the Eight of Swords with the Ace of Wands. Wow, with the Ace of Cups. Okay. That is how I'm supposed to be doing this. Okay, so the Wise Counsel. Unity with a spiritual-minded community. Ask the divine for help and trust the answers will come. Compare traditional methods with new ideas to see which is best for you. Okay, and then we're going to move on to the Ace of Pentacles. A windfall of abundance, wise counsel, or good fortune. An exciting career opportunity. Significant purchases like a home or a vehicle. And then we've got the Five of Swords. An unwise choice. There is a better way that will make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. Clarifying the wise counsel is the Eight of Swords. The illusion of entrapment, a lack of self-confidence that makes you feel helpless. Being afraid to take action. Take responsibility for your life now. Okay, and what I'm getting from this is that if you're struggling with anything or anything feels like it's holding you back, you're not, because the Eight of Swords would be a mental trap, but you're really not, is what Spirit's saying. And they are, you know, guiding or wanting you to find your spiritual, more spiritual communities, or ask the divine for help and trust the answers will come. And just to kind of, if you are struggling at all with anything that would be a traditional method, you can always try a new way and whatever just feels best for you. And that, Spirit's also letting you know that it's time for you to take responsibility for your life. It's your decision. It's what's best for you. Okay. And then clarifying the Ace of Pentacles is the Ace of Wands. So there's definitely new starts here. Okay, an amazing opportunity. Be bold, be courageous, be optimistic. Now is the time to take action. Do what you are passionate about. Okay, so if you're holding back at all because you're worried about going forward, it's basically, Spirit's saying that they have your back on this. They have your back. They want you to really take charge and take action in your life, is what this is really saying right here. And the Ace of Cups, a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual incitement or insights, sorry, a love letter, a new home. So for some of you, this may be purchasing a new home or moving. You could be moving. But it's really asking with the Ace of Cups clarifying the Five of Swords is to really make sure that you do what makes you happy before you make any rash decisions. Or if you go into, if you're working with anybody, just make sure that they don't have questionable motives. Like, what's their motives here? And just do what will make you happy, what will give you emotional fulfillment, basically, is what Spirit's speaking of here. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers more. Okay, Spirit, can you clarify the wise counsel and the eight of swords for the viewers, please? Can you clarify that, please, more? Okay, we have the Ace of Cups, so that's another ace. Could definitely be something brand new or a fresh start at something here. With the Two of Wands, you could have been waiting for this, or you've been waiting for this for a while with the Two of Wands here. What's the Ace of Pentacles, please, Spirit, and the Ace of Wands? Because that's like a passionate new beginning in something, whether it's a career or a new direction in your life. Okay, exactly. It's definitely something that you've been waiting for. It's like your time has come. Okay, can you clarify any more, please, Spirit? It's the Three of Wands. Oops, it's the Page of Wands. It could be coming in at you, really fast pace here. Okay, we'll clarify some more too in a minute with another deck. Can you clarify the Five of Swords and the Ace of Cups, please, Spirit? The Star. So it's hope for the future. It could be a wish or hope for the future. This is also the Aquarius card as well. Okay. Or something's healing as well. Any more, please, Spirit, with that? Definitely a change with the death and rebirth here. Okay, so there's definitely changes happening for you at this time. Okay, can you clarify more, please, Spirit? Okay. Oh, okay. I heard to use the other big deck, which I believe is this one. Okay. Can you clarify more, please, Spirit, for the viewers? They need to know at this time. Okay. First, we have the Wheel, number 10. Okay. Then we have the High Priestess, number 2. And then we have the World, number 21. Okay. At the bottom, we have the 10 of Gabriel, the Ace of Ariel, with the 10, or with the King of Raphael, which in regular tarot is the King of Cups. Okay, so with the Wheel, we have new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. Okay, that's clarified by the 10 of Gabriel. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load, working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. So again, this is also going back to the wise counsel as far as really going and maybe needing to meditate here and ask your angels and your guides for help. Just asking the divine for help, spirit for help, spiritual guidance here. But with the Wheel here too, it's and that's what I was saying as well too, with all these aces, there's a new beginning here. There's no more delays, and there's a lot of change especially with the death card. And that's what I was saying, is that there's just a lot of changes that are happening for you right now. And then the High Priestess. Oops. Powerful psychic insights, reflections, and meditation that provides valuable information, and be at peace. Which is clarifying that with the Ace of Ariel. It's your lucky day, new resources of money, time, or support, a change in job or promotion. Okay, so that's what I'm saying too. That's another ace. And it's, this could be, anything. It could be a job. It can just be just a change for yourself here. And that's what Spirit is asking for you to, kind of look at here. And with the World, we have a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. So these are really talking about insight here as well, and getting a lot of insight and help from Spirit. The King of Raphael, warm, generous, honorable, and refined. Yes, it is safe for you to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. So it could be something that you are working on that you're very passionate about. And it's just asking for you to keep going and keep following the guidance. This is a lot of guidance here that they're asking for you to kind of follow and, just trust, trust in the divine that everything's going to, go in your favor is what I also just got. Okay, and we're going to clarify these now too. Okay, what's the Wheel and the 10 of Gabriel? Please, Spirit. Okay, the Knave of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. So somebody could be watching, or somebody could, if this is, because I can't, really tell you whose energy that this would be, but be real careful with how you speak, because the Page of Swords speaks really cold and hasty, and that's the thing with words, is you can't take them back, is actually what I just got. Can you clarify more, please, Spirit? The 8 of Swords. So really being kind of stuck, like mentally stuck here on something. And if you are, you can always, that's again, that makes sense too, with Spirit speaking of asking for help, or, asking for guidance. And it'll help you get unstuck here. Can you clarify any more, please? Because this is a lot of mental, it's a lot of thoughts happening here. The 3 of Swords. So something could have really, really hurt you, because this is that's heartbreak. That's really bad heartbreak here. And it's an ending to that. It's an ending to heartache, because these are endings, and there's something brand new here for you. Okay. All right. They want me to clarify. What's the Page of Swords, 8 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords, please, Spirit? Can you clarify that for the viewers? Oops. Oh, goodness. Really, oops. Okay. That one wouldn't go back in, so I'm going to take that. And it's also, wow, it's the King of Cups again. Because like I said, the King of Raphael is the King of Cups. So that came out again. Okay, we've got the 8 of Wands with the Sun came out first. So that's moving forward to happiness, or it could be communication coming in, but it's moving fast. Wow. We've got the King and Queen of Cups here. That came out together with the 5 of Swords and the Star. Okay, so there's healing going on with this mental with the mental here, with the thoughts, I should speak of. Because there's happiness here with the King and Queen of Cups. This is a loving, the King's very loving, even though he may not speak of emotions. And what I'm noticing too is that the Queen has, the way how I laid it down, and it wasn't intended that way, but her back's turned, but she's holding onto her cup. And that's the thing about King and Queens, is they do that. They don't just give their cup to anybody, and cup is, emotions. So they kind of hold it close to them. And the King of Cups pretty much just kind of holds his emotions in. He doesn't really speak of them much. And it may be that, it's trying to heal the thinking, because the Five of Swords is overthinking as well. The Five of Swords, which that came up twice, because we have the Five of Swords over here too. But there's forward movement with the Eight of Wands and the Sun. And the Sun is the happiest card in the whole tarot. So there's definitely forward movement. And then you have a lot of new beginnings here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to move on. So I hope that makes sense. Okay. Spirit, what's the High Priestess and the Ace of Ariel? The Magician. Okay. Okay. And what I actually just got to, what I'm noticing is that this could have been, right, especially on how it's all setting up too, is this could be a recent past energy here. But at the end of how it was set up, and I just kind of felt guided to set it this way. It wasn't intended, but it's like the recent past. It was left at the Eight of Wands with the Sun. So it's moving forward, yes, and it's happiness there. Okay, so then we've got the Magician. Okay, what else, please, Spirit? So somebody's manifesting. We've got the Emperor now. And the Emperor is looking. Let me see if I can pick these up. He's trying to manifest something. He's working on something. And I say he because it's an Emperor. It's an Emperor energy. Okay. Can you tell me more, please, Spirit? What's the Magician and the Emperor? Okay. Okay, the star's at the bottom of the deck. So that's the star twice, which is the Aquarius card. But it didn't come out, so I'm going to switch to this deck. What is the Magician and the Emperor, please, Spirit? Can you clarify that? Shuffle this. What's the Magician and the Emperor? What is this? We got the Page of Swords. Oops. Okay. With the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. So we've got the Page of Swords again. But this Page of Swords, he's kind of watching, but it's the Ten of Pentacles. So it's something that is long-term here. And then it's also the Ace of Swords. So there's clarity coming into this Emperor energy here. And it's just kind of like maybe watching their money grow, or just watching for clarity, wanting the clarity and speaking a truth here. And that's another ace. So there's a whole bunch. This whole reading is pretty much speaking of new possibilities, new beginnings. And this could very well for some be current energy. Okay, can you clarify the World and the King of Cups, please, Spirit? What's the World and the King of Cups? Okay, we've got the Two of Pentacles. Well, Two of Coins. So going back and forth. Kind of trying to figure out, like, should I do this? Should I not? Trying to have balance. Oops. With the Queen of Cups. Again, that's the Queen of Cups. And it's King and Queen of Cups, actually. Okay, so there's an energy here that wants balance. Definitely wants balance here. And I'm going to clarify more because it is the counterparts again, the King and Queen. Okay, Spirit, can you please clarify the Two of Coins and the Queen of Cups? What's the Two of Coins and the Queen of Cups, please, Spirit? Ooh. So we've got healing again, because it's the Four of Swords. The Hermit energy. So somebody's going within to heal. And at the bottom, we've got the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is reconciliation, which goes along with the healing here. So if somebody's pulled back their energy, it's probably necessary for them to go into the Hermit energy, which the Hermit, which makes sense with this whole reading, is because it's about self-reflection. It's about going in to find inner guidance. But there's healing that takes place, or that's taking place, because we have the Star here. What? Two times, plus the healing, which is the Four of Swords, and the change with the death and rebirth here. Okay, Spirit, can you tell me some more for the viewers and what they need to know at this time? One. Okay, and I'm going to do this like I did the other ones. Okay, so, oops. So put this down here. We've got Yin, number 2. We have exchanging gifts, number 27. Wow, and then we have Yang, number 1. Wow, that is truly amazing what I just what just happened. Wow. Okay, so this is the yin and yang. This is also with the Six of Cups is also it could be it's the past life connection. It's also spiritual connection. There's a lot of insight here about the divine here, and it definitely speaks of that here. The yin and the yang is also becoming balanced within yourself, but with it being counterparts, it does not feel like that's what this is. This really truthfully feels like it is a connection, counterpart connection, with the yin exchanging gifts and the yang. So what I'm really getting from this is that it's a balancing, and that's probably where when I said the balancing, it's really speaking here, and it's really talking about, because we got the King and Queen here of Cups. We've got the King and Queen of Cups here. And if you notice, it's the yin here with the counterparts here, and it's the yang over here with the counterparts over here. So over here could have been, just put yourself where you fit, the feminine energy was here. And then the current energy would be exchanging gifts or exchanging in the connection, being balanced in the connection. And now the yang, which would be the masculine energy, is healing, wanting to reconcile, wanting to come back together. It is starting to understand and wanting change here. That was really amazing how that just happened. And now I understand why Spirit wanted me to do it that way, so people could, so you viewers could see, and this will resonate for some of you. But especially with this Hermit card, which would be the Hermit energy, is that, and if this is speaking of the masculine, it's more of wanting to going within, and just, has that type of energy. And with the Emperor here, the Emperor is someone who, He's an entrepreneur. He is one who is in charge of his whole empire. He just, it's a very powerful energy. And then you also have here the high priestess. And this emperor energy, whether it's male or masculine or feminine energy here, it's just, it has the inner knowing, it has the intuition, it knows, and with the exchanging of gifts, it could be exchanging the energy, it could be literally exchanging gifts, was in the current energy or is in the current energy here. Just kind of, take what resonates for you. But that was pretty amazing how that just happened. Okay, Spirit. So let's get one of these, please, for the viewers. That was pretty amazing, actually. Okay, can we get one or two of these, please, Spirit, for the viewers? What do they need to know at this time? Okay, we have codependency that flipped over. Okay, let go of control issues and getting to know each other. And we have pay attention to the red flags. Okay, so codependency is addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now, this could be, and like I said, this could have been a past energy, because that's what I'm kind of feeling. But it also could be, anything can be you can be a codependent on anything. Or it could be that somebody is really, if this is the feminine energy, and I speak that, and what it really kind of is that somebody in the connection could be really dependent on the connection, or they were really, really dependent on the connection. And it's just Spirit is, asking for them to, especially with the let go of control issues card that came out, it's pretty much like let things just go and, just kind of surrender. I just heard that, surrender to the divine, and just kind of go with the flow of everything. And then pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. You could be, and that's the same thing too, with like Spirit's really trying to speak and talk and give you signs, is more so what I'm feeling from this card. And the energy of that is just to know and kind of like listen to the inner guidance, listen to what Spirit's trying to speak to you. And then let go of control is allow the situation to unfold naturally. So really just kind of let it unfold. And this could be a new connection for some of you, because a lot of the aces, and it's as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, so that's kind of what Spirit's kind of asking for you to do in this connection. So just kind of like surrender. For some that, need to hear that. I don't know why all these just flew out. Okay. All right. I'm going to put these back because that was way too many. Okay, Spirit, can we get one or two of these for the viewers? Okay. So we have these two that flipped on top of the deck. I don't know if you were able to see that or not. But the first one is New Beginning, which goes completely along with this whole entire reading. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Okay, so, and that goes back to the same thing too, as far as something about being passionate about. If it's a dream or something that you really want to go towards, a Spirit is really pulling or asking for you to go ahead and do it and have faith in it. And then a message for you. I am thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. And this one came out under this one, under the New Beginning. Okay. So, I really hope that this made sense to you and resonates for you, and you got the guidance that you needed, and that this is it's a really nice connection here. It feels like there's a lot here, and I just really, I just hope that this gave you some more guidance if that's what you were looking for, and that it resonates and everything works out for you. So until next time, thanks for watching.